I think I'm sort of an unusual philosopher as a professional philosopher because I have lots of interest. What really got me into philosophy was a general intellectual and artistic interest, and I still have those. But my training is fairly technical, so my professional work has been in philosophy of language and philosophy of logic, philosophy of science, and I'm interested in the intersection between sort of issues having to do with logic and reality and our knowledge of reality. But I also have this love for literature and art, and I kind of try to work in both directions at the same time. So I teach philosophy of literature, and I've written a novel and some poems, and have an MFA in creative writing, but my work doesn't seem to be connected to that because it's technical. But for me, I feel like it's all of a piece. One of the reasons I work on philosophy of logic and philosophy of language is because I think they cut to the heart of the deepest problems in philosophy. Well, I think we all hold philosophical beliefs, whether we know it or not, all the time, and they guide our lives and they guide our actions. But most people never reflect on what they believe. And in fact, most people's beliefs are probably completely incoherent. And I think what philosophy does best, is not so much come up with theories and answer questions, ultimately and finally. What it does is it teaches us how to critically reflect on our own beliefs. I think that's important, not only because, it's important to think about your own beliefs and why you believe what you believe and your justification for those beliefs, because your beliefs do guide your actions. But also, I think it's the only way you can kind of become an autonomous person. Only if I can stop, critically reflect on what I believe, make it my own by that kind of critical reflection, am I really free? Am I really who I am? I've been fortunate to be able to be in a department that's been very strong, but is an undergraduate department. It's allowed me to be a generalist and teach. And one of the most important aspect of my career, bar none, is the people I've taught. The opportunity to get to teach so many people philosophy. It's an incredible job. You get paid to talk about books that you love, that you would read anyway, that you couldn't put down, ideas you can't stop thinking about. And you get to talk to young people about those and make them passionate or try to make them reflect on their beliefs in such a way that they might become more free and be who they want to be. And it's been, an incredible blessing in my life to have so many great students. And I'm just so proud of my students who've gone on, all the students that I've had. And without a doubt, the greatest part of being a philosopher is being a teacher. So it's a pretty great life.